Hi, this is Stephen Paul West of I Found Something Beautiful, and I'm going to jump right into today's show because I put together a collage of my family's photos from the early 40s and 50s in color, and then I laid a song on the background. So we'll listen to that, and then I have some other things that I found at the Library of Congress. So without further ado, here is the slideshow. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that. The slides are in color because my father always believed in the highest technology he could possibly do at the time. And of course this is a great gift. Now these slides had sat in a box for a long time, and it was just this year that I bought a slide scanner to be able to scan all those in. And what a gift it's been. Now, I wish I would have done it 15 or 20 years ago when so many of my elderly relatives are alive. But having said that, I sent the pictures out and I emailed them to those who are still remaining, and what a blessing it's been to those who lived through the generation of the 40s and 50s. And if you have an elderly relative who's been sending you nostalgia emails, and of course we all have them. I have some uncles and aunts that send me all these nostalgia emails, and I honestly do read them and I do reply, and sometimes you're like, oh no, I read this one 4 times. But if you have an elderly relative like that that is sending you nostalgia emails, do them a favor and forward this email back to them of this YouTube video, because in this video there's so much beauty, and they're going to recognize some of the cars, and they're going to recognize the feeling and the ambience, and I think that'll be truly a blessing to them. And the other thing is the song is a composition that I put together on the fiddle, and that is for Scottish air. And if you listen closely, I know it's hard to tell on YouTube, but I actually try to make it sound like it's a boat going through the moors and passing through various hollows and cliff areas, and echoes and drones out, and there's thunder in the background and some crickets, and I think that it's a very soothing, very relaxing video. And I know I do a lot of real trendy things and cutting edge things, but in this particular episode of I Found Something Beautiful, I want to take a look at that earthy goodness that created us all, the past, and it always gets sweeter in our memory and we forget the bitter parts of it. But hopefully in this particular video that I've created something that you can just sit back, close your eyes, enjoy it, listen to it, open your eyes, see an interesting slide go by, and the faces don't particularly matter. But the other thing is that I found in the Library of Congress many more super high quality, fully in color pictures from the 30s and 40s, and this is an amazing website, and we're going to go ahead and explore that as well. As promised, not only do I have personal nostalgia to offer today, but I also have something truly amazing from the Library of Congress. They have found some old slides from the 30s and 40s, and they have digitized them and put them up on Flickr. And the quality is amazing, and the glimpse back in time, truly wonderful. And we'll start right out. On a full-size image, here's a gal in a cable factory making an aircraft cable. But when you go back into all of these from the 30s and 40s, there are things here that colorized images that are just marvelous. And of course you could spend all day long scrolling through these. And the thing I like to take a look at this is, America, we need not forget that we are a mighty nation. We're well able to create amazing things and truly stunning. We have somewhat lost our way. But these pictures remind us that, look at this, our ancestors way back in the 30s and 40s, just through sheer willpower and sheer strength of personal character, were able to accomplish so much. So I'm finding a great deal of pleasure in here. And there's slides of just simple farmers in their fields doing their various things. Now when you go to this website, if you click the plus sign up in the light box, then you can go and you can start a slideshow in there. And it tells you where they are, cabin in southern US. There's just all kinds of interesting, beautiful pictures. You can also do view all sizes. Now the nice thing about a lot of you Photoshoppers out there is most of these should not be under any kind of copyright law. See, no known copyright restrictions. So here's a way for you to grab a beautiful old image and be able to Photoshop it. And I love the rough edges around these slides, and I love the color. These slides are really just amazingly beautiful. We'll go back to the original photo stream. 9,000 of these records they have put up so far, and it's not just the 30s and 40s. Right now I'm just taking a look at the 30s and 40s, but you can take a look at all kinds of things. Look at this picture for this slideshow. How unusual is that? Ruth the Acrobat. Cracks me up. But the different coiffes and the feeling, and you know, if you were to be putting together a period movie at all and you wanted to see what daredevils and circus gals looked like in the 30s and 40s, well, there you go. And again, it's not copyrighted information. And of course these have been cyber vandaled, so a lot of times people have goofy links in here, but still, just to be able to see these images is just amazing. And what a cool technology. And that's the little trick from today. I hope you enjoyed my personal slideshow of my family and the song. And of course the song and a print is available for sale. But also remember that you can go ahead and click the link down below and follow this photo stream over to the Library of Congress and just go through all of their amazing pictures. And 9,000 images. You could just spend days and days and days in here. And I want to thank you very much for watching. I found something beautiful.